Currently 6:30 in the morning. Just woke up and it's my birthday. Scissors, I just opened these up. Go. Alright, let's just give it this. Wait. Oh my gosh. So yeah, today it's my birthday, and last time for my birthday special, I did Overwatch, yeah, but now it's something a little bit different. It's an unboxing like I just did before. It's probably like one of my 8th or 9th unboxing video, I don't know. But obviously this is my first Gundam figure I have here. This is the Gundam Unicorn Destroy mode. So I've been taking some pictures earlier when I opened it at 6:30 in the morning, and just oh my god, I love this thing. So yeah, Gundam Unicorn, first Gundam figure, and I am planning to get a stand. I don't think they come up as cheap, right? I mean, I've got the stand attachment already connected onto his gooch right now, but yeah. One thing to mention, the posability is just amazing on this figure, man. I love it. I had a blast posing this, like I was saying on the pictures I'm gonna show up right now. There, so, you see, I had so much fun doing it, and the accessories. There's a lot of accessories with this guy, and obviously, if we're gonna go up close to head sculpt, and yeah, for a figure this kind of small, actually really well done. And some of these parts on the figure came off separately, like this backpack here. This is supposed to be originally on the Gundam, but this was detached, so I had to reattach it. And these saber pieces over here, pretty cool. I just love the contrast between white and red in this design, man. It looks so sick. And I got this and obviously this is my birthday present, if I didn't mention earlier. So yeah, just everything. There's so much detail front to back as well. It's just amazing. Also, one thing to note as well, if we come over here, and if you come back to his legs, there's these panels that can open up. They reveal thrusters inside. Obviously, I think this is more for aerial poses, but I don't have a stand yet, so we're gonna have to wait. And yeah, when it comes to posability, he's solid, like literally solid. Well, obviously he's got a ball joint in his head, can look up that far, down that far. He's also got like this little ball joint on the neck as well, so you can get more range of movement. And be careful though as well, because this V-fin can get out of the way when posing the head. But this is removable and it comes with a spare. And obviously shoulder pads move up, and then this ball joint extends to give some forward and backward movement. Arm moves out, bicep rotation, solid double jointed bend to the elbow, wrist rotation, and can shift like this, forward and back. And if you come down here, the skirts can move out to allow the leg to move. And surprisingly, this joint is really tight, which I really like. It's the satisfying tight, but not that the tight that it feels like it's gonna break. And obviously a solid bend to the knee. And what happens here, all these parts kind of collapse in when you bend, which I really like. Obviously, previously mentioned panel up here to reveal thrusters and other stuff. This part moves up to accommodate for more foot rotation. There's a ball joint on here, allows this part to move down, and not much over here. The foot can move. It can rotate, it can move down, and it can pivot as well. Get more range on that posability, and yeah, that's pretty much for the posability. Really cool. And also, forgot to mention as well, crunch, arc, waist rotation is because it's on a ball joint as well. Very nice. So the first accessory I'm going to display on him first is the sabers, and these sabers actually look pretty good. And they can attach, he can also hold them with his hands, with the other separate hands that he comes with. But I decided just to put it on his upper arms, and is that one straight? I don't know. Let me just, yeah, straight. So yeah, other than that, the sabers look really good, and they just look very nice in other poses as well. It's probably the best pose I can get. I need to be a little bit more creative when with the sabers as well. I mean, there's so many options to pose with this guy due to the amount of joints he has and the accessories. You can get everything. Everything's so dynamic about Gundam, especially with the figures. So the next accessory I'm displaying right now is the shield, and it looks pretty good as well. And these parts also do retract in as well, which is pretty neat. And they can also be retracted out, just yeah, which is pretty solid, and I enjoy it really much. And obviously the saber's still there, you know, to complement the shield. And yeah, that's the shield. The next accessory I'm gonna display is the rifle, and yo, this rifle looks sick, man. And I also had to interchange the normal fisted hands with different hands, you know, the gripping hand specifically made for the guns, and an open hand, you know, to get the little bit more, the pose a little bit more dynamic. And holy hell, this looks sick, man. Jesus Christ, the color separation between this rifle is just lovely as well. And also, speaking of the rifle, you get extra magazines, but obviously these magazines don't really work anyway. I mean, they don't really fit on the rifle. They're just there for, you know, mostly for style and display purposes. But hey, it's a good touch. And here's the rifle, and it's probably, in my opinion, the best accessory out of this set, which is pretty good. The next accessories I am showing right now are the miniguns, and these things, they're actually not too bad, but they also display another purpose which we'll get into later on. And yeah, this set comes with 2 miniguns. They go in both hands, and yeah, this is the pose I decided to go in, you know, just, you know, hip firing both guns at the same time. These aren't too half bad, but you know, not the best out of this set. But obviously, yeah, these are the miniguns, not too shabby. Now, the next accessory I'm going to display now is the rocket launcher, and by far this is probably the biggest accessory that the Gundam Unicorn carries, and it was kind of tricky for me, at least, to put on, because, you know, he holds it with 2 hands. He's got it on the, you know, bottom handle right here, which was kind of awkward to put on, and then you've got the side angle, you know, to help support, and it rests on his shoulder, and it looks pretty good. And it's probably like the first time displaying it on the shoulder as well, and I'm missing the goddamn saber. Where the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Right, now that saber's back on, now it looks more complete. So yeah, I like this rocket launcher. It's pretty good. It looks awesome as well. Alright, and probably one of the second best accessories in this set. Alright, now let's move on. So the final thing what we're going to do for this figure is basically all the accessories tabbed onto him right now. And also worth to mention about the gun, I kind of messed up right here. Jesus Christ, is this tab right here can tab into ports, and it's gonna look, I'm just gonna put it out of this misery. Just there we go. I mean, rip. Yeah, so obviously I kind of messed up there, and everything else didn't mess up really. Everything tabs together well, and it actually looks pretty nice. Apart from this part though, you know, the sword's kind of awkward, but I'm just trying to, you know, make it a little bit more involved. But hey, it's a thing. But other than that, this is pretty awesome. It's a good figure, and I highly recommend it if you're like a first-time Gundam collector or something. This is the figure to go to, Robot Damashi. I'm not so sure about the model kits myself. I don't plan on getting any model kits because, you know, I don't actually have the time for that. But hey, Robot Damashi will do for me. And so yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.